What's up, y'all, and welcome back to more Lego Lord of the Rings. We are going to be jumping back into our story gameplay. We are, I believe, in the second level of the second movie, so still got a long ways to go. Not quite halfway, but after a couple levels today, we should be in that halfway through the story realm. You can see we're getting close to some pretty monumentous places, and you'll have to forgive me as I will likely mess some of them up. We opted to not watch the third movie this week because I figured we would save it for next week because that's when we'll likely be jumping into it. And I didn't want to confuse myself too much, as we already know I don't need a lot of help in that department. So anyways, had quite a few people hanging out in the chat. Had some people taking some shots at me. You know who you are. Energy. Oh, sorry, I had something in my... Speaking of which, early notification squad today was Energy Ninja, Chacho, and Paige. Thanks for being early, guys. Much love, much love. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Mine has been pretty good. We were pretty low-key yesterday. Why? So... Wife went out with some friends Friday night, and she had it in her calendar from 4:30 to 5:30. And she asked me at 5 what I wanted for dinner. And at 7, the place finally got my meal ready, and she was able to bring it home. There's this new restaurant right up the road. Ironically, it's a building that's been there forever. It's been through a few different, franchises, restaurants, whatever. There's like this new Ma and Pa one there now, and it is crushing it. There's nowhere to park. It's constantly full. So the only bad news about all of that, besides the wait, was that they didn't get my order right. So we had to go back and deal with that all over again. So that was my Friday night. I was a little frustrated with that. And it was not the wife's fault on any level. They were just super busy, and good for them. Like I appreciate that. They have good food, so I'm happy that they're not gonna like disappear and fade off into the nether. Saturday we didn't do much. We just kind of laid around and did laundry and all the stuff that adults have to do, cleaning up this and that. I still can't wash my car because of my paint protection film setting. It's probably getting into that range of being able to. Probably tomorrow. Not that it needs it. It's pretty clean, but I just didn't do much of anything. We took Drex for a long walk, and we ran around. We found a new adult beverage that I've been wanting to try that's made in Oregon, and they have been sold out because of its popularity, and I luckily found one yesterday, and it's delicious. I was talking about it in the chat a little bit. Highly recommend it if you're of age and consume. Back to the list. We got some other people that were out there early too. Looks like Raised was out there early. Voltexes, what is up? What is up? We got Double K, Kirsten in the house. What's good? Tamara's back. Welcome. Yeah, we also had daylight savings last night, so we lost an hour because it's spring forward, right? I look forward to that fall back again, assuming they're going to do that. I know there's been a lot of talk in the people of power of whether or not that's going to come back or not. And, I wouldn't miss it. But at the same time, like I was telling Jillian, that's like all we know. Our whole lives have been like that. So Corey's out there. Farmer's out there. What up, dude? Let's see here. Jason's back as well. What's up, Jason? Let's see here. So yesterday too, I also hopped on and played a little bit of Lego Lord of the Rings on the PC and was able to capture a bunch of screenshots of the cutscenes, which I'm not able to do on the Xbox for some weird, probably copyright reason. But I busted out like 150 screenshots between the beginning of the game and where I'm standing right now. I did not play ahead. So today's thumbnail you see was actually one of the final cutscenes right before this moment. So I tried to time it and make it as good as possible. And look at that. That's a pretty sweet screenshot, too. Like, the mountains behind, Sam all peeved in the corner, Gollum looking at Frodo, and Frodo reaching out, saying, we need your help. Because that's that moment of like, hey, oh, come on, stupid Stream Deck. Somehow I shocked it with my electrifying personality. Anyways, we still got some more people. Who else is out there? Gray's dropped a gifted membership, and it went to Michael DiVincenzo. Congrats, Michael. Anna is back. What's up, Anna? Let's see here. Who else is out there? I dropped a gifted membership as well, and Ale was the recipient. Who else? Who else? Who else? Sylvia's back. What is up? Don't like the sound. Let's see here. That's my line. Trademarked and everything. Josh is back. What up, dude? David's out there. What up, man? What up? What up? Steven's back. Oh, I just got to jump. I got to scroll back. Justin's out there. What up, man? Blood Sun Studios. Welcome. I don't remember seeing you on a live before, so maybe your first time stream. What is up? Kevy G's in the house. What up, Kevy? And Swag, another name I don't remember. Now, Old Man Brian Brain doesn't work like it used to, so my bad if I have overlooked your name. Welcome to the stream, though, peeps. Keep it to yourself, Brian. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to struggle with this one. Is it Nisa Strefe? Hopefully I got that right. Curtis Gilmore, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Spirit of the Trance, welcome. The Golden Fourth. It's been ages since I've caught you live. Well, welcome back. I was surprised that the trophy list for LEGO Star Wars 2 was different from the Xbox 360 version. Yeah, I don't know much. I haven't followed or put much interest into that. You know, it's a 18 or 19-year-old game that's just getting support. That, you know, there's no graphical upgrades and no changes to the core game, right? Like, there's still some wonky stuff. Earliest of early Lego games. Now, nostalgia-wise, a lot of people are hyped because they played that when they were younger. I never played that game. So, other than the TCS version, which it's my understanding that that game was basically brought into a larger pool of, levels and such, and basically expanded on it. So they basically made it like a Game of the Year version, if you will, and turned Lego Star Wars 2, 1 and 2 into TCS, right? Is that not wrong? Pookie is out there. What is up? How do I get 6X studs and Lego Pirates? You got to get them hats, man. We got videos for all of that stuff. My best advice is to follow along with our playlist, and it will take you through all of it. We don't often go super far out of our way to get things that are going to be in our direct path as we go. So, like, for example, let's say every level you play in has a red brick. Not necessarily the case in what you're going through, but just saying, like, if every level, we're not going to jump to level 5 very often unless there's something monumental we need there. We'll just catch it when we get to 5. We try to be as easy and fluid and methodical as possible. So we definitely have some stuff for it, and spamming the chat is probably not going to help you find it any faster. In fact, it might actually result in you being removed or hidden from the channel. So let's be careful with that. Let's see here. The version of the PS5 is actually the PSP version, which is different from the console version. Like, the PSP version has the blue mini kits where the console version doesn't. So you mean like extra, right? Like the blue mini kits are like the extra levels, which was very redundant if you ask me. And I know a lot of people feel the same way about having to replay and then replay and replay. Oh, thank you. Just got a little bit of a trimming last night, actually. Thank you for noticing. All right, so we're back at it. Look at that. Sub 10 minutes. Nom would be impressed. In fact, I actually invited Dom to come over today. I'm sure he won't because he never leaves his little hobbit hole, but I told him to come check out my new favorite adult beverage and also wash his car. He does not have access to everything he needs. Like, he's got access to water and buckets, but he doesn't have all the tools like I do. So I told him to come wash. And I don't think he responded, to be honest with you. Your beard is better. Let's see it, Energy. Post on the Discord, brah. Post it on the Discord, brah. All right, due to copyrighted sounds and audios, we have to turn the audio off for these cutscenes. So I apologize for that. But it's all taken straight from the movies. So all the audio is definitely a problematic scenario. All right, back at it. So there might be a time or two that I forget to turn that back on. So remind me. Don't yell at me, but remind me in the chat. All right. So as I mentioned, I played a bunch of Lego yesterday, but I only went as far as we are. So I didn't actually even play this level. I stopped right where we had stopped last week, and I'll continue however far I get today. I will play through between now and next week. And the only reason I'm doing that is to get screenshots that I can use for glorious thumbnails like this one. Will you play Lego? The plural for Lego is Lego. Let's get that right now. You're bringing the wrong kind of energy. Hey, farmer with the $4.20 super chat. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you, dude. Yeah, I seen you paddling yesterday, bro. I seen you paddling. row, you're... Anyways, all right, moving along. What's going on here? All right. Look like a little hobbit hut. We'll follow the old trail here. Working on it. So Sam should be able to dig this up. What you got for us? Ooh, it's a pail. Wooden bucket. Get out of here. Had a wonderful time at the beginning of the year. We watched the extended edition of Lord of the Rings show. I've actually been doing that over the last 2 weeks. So we watched Fellowship of the Ring and the Two Towers last 2 Sundays. We opted to not watch The Return of the King. Is the final one, right? Not this week. We'll watch it next week because, like I said, I didn't want to confuse myself too much. You know, I hadn't seen them in a long time. I read the books when I was very, very little. My grandmother actually read them to me when I'd come visit for the summer when I was like 10, 12, something like that. And then when I was like 13, 14, they actually bought me the trilogy in books, and I still have them, actually. I read through probably 1.5 of them then. I don't think I read through all 3. And I watched the movies when they came out, obviously, one by one. I wasn't a huge, like... I mean, I wasn't an anti, but I wasn't, like, watching them over and over. I know that some people like to watch them, like, 15, 20 times. I've seen them all a couple times. But I was really impressed with myself, remembering names and places and such, as we were watching them over the last couple of weeks. So am I supposed to... Is there more fire over here or something? And I know there's stuff over there, but I don't think I can even actually get there. I can't put anything out there. So I guess it's just refilling so I can put out the stuff down below to the right. A carrot, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I love the spelling too. Michael Hack's back! What up, dude? I hit the jump button. Ooh. They poop out studs. Woo! Mark. Right. Bucket, not a pail. Bro. It's a pail. Much like my skin color. Yeah, Brian has pale and burnt. Those are like the 2 colors I usually don. I unfortunately have my dad has really fair skin. Like he's got some weirdly interesting genetics. Because first of all, do we have to go all the way back, or do I have some in here still? Okay, so I need some water. It's over there. My dad's gotten made fun of his whole life because he doesn't tan. He basically just burns. Now he's got like dark hair, blue eyes, you know, so very interesting color combos. But he passed on his unfortunate pale skin to me. My mom has like all, oh my gosh, get out of the water, bro. Like olive skin that like tans in 10 minutes and is amazing. I did not get any of that. I go from pale to burnt to crispy to extra crispy. In fact, I actually have a whole thing up here as a result of my fair skin and not being very proactive to protect it. So I have what is labeled as precancerous skin situation up there. So hopefully that doesn't ever come to anything. I very rarely expose it to the sunlight anymore, so you'll see me out. If you ever find me out in public on a sunny day, I'm usually wearing a big hat or have a headband on. Which people are always like, why? This ain't the 80s, bro. Why are you wearing that? And I'm like, that's not for fashion, bro. It's for health and safety. But yeah, it's been an ongoing thing. I actually am due for a visit to the old dermatologist again to kind of hopefully figure out what the crap is happening and maybe find some sort of resolution. Now, here's some bouncing bricks. There appears to be some stuff that is not going away, but it's not allowing me to build, nor is it popping up with the B icon to build. So I'm going to move along, people. Move along. Nothing there. So clearly we need... There we go. So I need to switch characters here, eh? Yeah. What? Why'd I die? That's weird. Get back here. Got him. So can we talk about the trail he's leaving behind? That is mud, right? Right? We's not strong enough for that. Let's go see what's over here. Obviously, we don't have the Gimli to smash the... You can probably hit that. There's probably a mithril axe, too, right? That anybody can wield. Well, only the worthy, of course. Alright, so, playing a quick game of Connect the Dots. Connect the dots. La, la, la. Alright. Okay. Hey, what up, Daffy? Welcome to the stream. Gross. Gross. I'm pretending it's mud. I'm pretending it's mud. Pokemon Fire Red. We'll watch this. Okay. Lieutenant Surge's Gym. I'm not familiar with that. I don't do much Pokemoning. My son does, but historically I have not. I've dabbled a little bit in like Go and things like that, but not really anything big. Never any of the like the Switch games or Wii games or any of that stuff. I don't know anything about it, and there's so much to learn. It's like overwhelming, like the whole aspect of like you think you know a certain character or whatever, and then you find out like, no, that's just this, or it's an evolution of that, or you think you know it all, and then there's like 5 other evolutions you don't know about. And you're like, what? Where'd those come from? At least that's my experience with it. Gerg out there with a flex. All right. The Green Lantern is in the chat. I mean, you should ask him if he's reached that status or not yet. It's not up to you, Energy. It's not up to you. And that might be his secret identity. You may have just ruined it. You may have just exposed him, outed him. So I was wrong. We did end up with a Gurgus Interruptus. What are you going to do? A Gurgus Interruptus. That's my new scientific term for when you show up, drop your ninja smoke, bro. Okay, so he's coming back through. Nope. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay. Oh, with the elven cloak. Okay. Yeah, nothing to see. Just a little bush. Just a little bush. Did I drop the Twitter? I did drop the Twitter. So I got maybe a little line on Atomfall coming out soon. Unfortunately, they suggested that I go and fill out a request for a key. And in order to do so, I have to connect my YouTube channel to a third-party app. As you might imagine, after, 13 and a half years. Ah, come on, I didn't see that. I thought I had a little bit more room before I got my knees wet. But as it turns out, I have to connect it to a third-party app, and I'm not willing to do that. So, might ruin my chance at early access or a free copy of the game, but it shouldn't prevent me from playing it. It looks good. Like, I've always been a fan of Rebellion-based games. Like, I love the Sniper Elite, Zombie Army. I love most of the stuff Rebellion has put out that's been their big stuff in the last few years. But Atomfall looks kind of crazy. So I'm interested, but, in situations like that, I always prefer getting a code just because of the simplicities of the money and whether I like it or not and all that, right? So I messaged them and asked. Oh, and I was talking to my buddy Jay. So you guys have heard me talk about Jay plenty of times over the years. Jay actually was the creator, and he's the head admin of a really big Lego group on Facebook. And we met long ago because of the group, and have just been friends since. And anyways, he and I were talking this over the weekend. And we're talking about just games and all sorts of stuff. And he was like, hey, Star Wars got trophies. We were talking about all that. And it's weird that he didn't get in there. And so I was like, oh, you know what game I just got that I'm really enjoying is the PGA 2K25. And he goes, oh, I heard they got Shooter McGavin. I said, yeah, it would be really cool if they got Happy Gilmore. And then we just started talking about like the Happy Gilmore experience, like the possibilities of the DLC they could literally have it so that like there's DLC where you can literally go through Happy Gilmore's storyline. So like you start off and you find out your grandma's house is going up for auction and that you need to make some money in order to make it happen. And, all the things of like Chubbs in the sky as the sun looking down, right? Like the fact that there's the heckler, they have the crowd sounds. They could have that guy in the crowd that's like, miss it, jackass. That's the guy that it was. So I tweeted. Oh, I actually private messaged them on Twitter to the 2K group in hopes that they would take my Happy Gilmore experience to the next level. Now, why that might be an actual possibility is because Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out on Netflix in like June or July this year. So it'd be really cool. And the fact that they released Shooter McGavin and that Happy Gilmore is coming makes me feel like there is a very slight possibility that could become a reality. Thank you. Thank you. Audio's been there the whole time. What are you talking about? So what you're saying is my voice isn't enough, huh? It's not enough, Brian. It's not enough. No, it's my bad. I told you I was going to forget that from time to time. All right, so where is Sammy? Oh, no. Sam is glitched. Sam is glitched. All right, so I got to go back. I got to get him out of the darkness. He's scared of the dark. All right, let's go. I was finding that on the PC, there was a lot of weird phenomenon like that. Stuff that doesn't happen on the consoles. And it was actually making it kind of frustrating. Get out of there. Get out of there, bro. Oh my gosh. I couldn't see where I was going. I can only roll. I can't. Okay, so I gotta. Okay, I see what I gotta do now. Gotta get my feet wet again. Nailed it. First try. Over the mountain and through the woods. To the teeter-totter we go. Timber! So I'm excited for this week. We got golf on Monday. Hopefully we'll get a Funko update and I'll be able to work on Funko on Tuesday. If not, I plan on actually putting a little time into the Lego Horizon stuff that's arguably been on hold, but at the same time, probably not needed, right? But I'm going to go ahead and finish it anyways. So I'll be working on something on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm going to continue my attempt to get the 50 survivors, which I think we got like 17 or 14 or something like that so far. We're supposed to follow him. Oh yeah, there it is. And then Thursday I get some car stuff done, and then Friday hopefully we'll have some Apex, and it's not a guarantee, but there is a slight possibility we might have the man, the myth, the legend join us for a little gameplay. We'll see. Hey, Hannah, what's up? Well, let's talk about the possibilities. Like, what systems do you have currently that might be able to allow you to play this? I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X. You cannot purchase it digitally for the Series X, but you can buy a disc if you have the Series X or an Xbox One or an Xbox 360. Any of those options that have a disc-based model will be able to play the disc. You can find them all over the place on eBay, marketplaces, and all sorts of stuff. So definitely a possibility if you have an Xbox. PlayStation-wise, though, unfortunately, you have to have an older console for that to be a reality. So yes, Josh has the disc and plays it on Series X, just like me. Is this Xbox? Yes, it is. In fact, it's 360 disc, which again can be played on the 360, the Xbox One, or the Xbox Series X. Yeah, I actually bought it when I knew I was going to return to it and play it again, and I didn't have the Xbox copy. I got onto eBay and bought one, and then like a year went by, and I forgot that I had done that, and then it was put into the vote, and it was a possibility that it might win the vote, so I had to go buy it, so I went and bought another one. So I actually have 2 copies of the 360, and funny enough, I ended up with a version, the original version, and I also have the Platinum Edition, or whatever I think it's Platinum Hits. I think they call it Platinum Hits. So that's like a special something, huh? Oh, take that. Even with my mithril plate armor. Oh, hey. I don't think either of these guys have a fishing pole, do they? No, we had one for a moment, but uh-oh. Miss me, miss me. All right. Yeah, they're like, 15 to 25 bucks on eBay, depending on the seller and shipping and things like that. So, I don't think you have to worry about anybody kissing you, Energy. Not with that beard.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
You saying they don't Nas around? They don't Nas go around? Said breath. Uh-huh.
Gate. It's opening.
Just saying. Well, the ground is moving.
No! There's another way. More secret.
Another way.
Lead the way, Spiegel.
Oh. Does this scene remind anybody else of The Wizard of Oz? Like, oh. Like, right? Like they're chilling, looking down, right? Right? It's been a long time since I've seen it, but Lego being such a big thing, I'm surprised Sony doesn't remaster all the Lego games. Well, yeah, Sony doesn't have any control over any of that, though. It would have to be Warner Brothers or TT Games, or a combo of both. I mean, Warner Brothers, I believe, owns all of the rights. So you'd have to start there, and then you'd have to have a developer willing and able to do such a thing. So who I got? Matt, he doesn't have a shovel, does he? No. So that's going to be free roam. So that's an Oscaliath, right? Isn't that what they call those big things? Like I said, I was fairly impressed with my memory of certain things. I mean, obviously, I'm going to botch some names or places. Okay, gotta get closer. Oh. No. Pretty sure this is just a mini kit. I think I gotta jump up on those ropes, don't I? Can't melee it. Can't melee it. It's a funny angle, but get her done already. Should be one more somewhere. And okay, I don't like getting squished. I don't like getting squished, bruh. There it is. Hey. Nailed it. All right, let's go find some ropes to tug. Take it in. Going up. Get sorted. Take that rope. There we go. Ha! That's right. Gonna rhino horn you off the top of this. Nice. Holy fun. That's right. That's right. See, I knew I got it messed up. I got it right though. I was just wrong. I said it right. That's right. The Oliphants. That's right. I knew that. I was just testing you, bro. Ha! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Oh, it's the wrong one. That'd be fun too. Lego Princess Bride. That would be amazing. I mean, again, that could be one of those like nostalgia Lego the 90s or whatever, like the multiverse where you have some Hanna-Barbera stuff and Lego Looney Tunes involved as well. Oh. Resident Evil stream, the Scream streams. Those were way back when. Yeah, no, you were like one of the first to watch the streams. Don't think I forget that. I definitely remember those days. I mean, barely, but I do remember some of the big points. Oh no. Full-scale Lego Doctor Who. Yeah, I don't disagree. I only know a smidgen of the Doctor Who lore, though. So, although that would be cool, and I'm open for any new properties in Lego form. Like, I don't really want a Batman 4. I will accept it. I will play it, but I don't want a Lego Batman 4. You know, and if one were to get released right now, too, I'd be in a little bit of a pinch. You know, Energy, you and I may need to talk about you potentially entering the guide writing realm with us. As it sits, Doug has real life stuff happening that's preventing him from being able to have any time to do stuff like that. In fact, he hasn't even been logging on and playing games or any of that lately. And ultimately, Tyler P, he's around, but he doesn't have the same drive or motivation to play the games like he used to. He's more of an outdoorsman now. He likes to longboard, and he has a bike that he rides a lot, and I'm sure he's got other stuff he's doing now too, which I'm surprised we haven't seen him today. I'm surprised we have not seen the man, the myth, the legend. NMD's out there, what is up? So, a quick update on Drex. Tuesday will be 5 weeks since his surgery. He was crushing it, doing so well. And then on Friday, we went for our normal walk, and we got to about 3/4 point of our normal loop that we make. And it's been really nice weather, and one of the homeowners was out in their front yard, and they have like this cool, like fenced in porch area. And they have 2, maybe 3 little yipper dogs. Well, one's like a little basset hound. Like he has this weird hound dog, kind of weird, like wolf howl bark. And then she has at least one other, like, I don't know if it's a chihuahua or something of that nature. So the second we come out of my front door, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses down on the left across the street. As soon as we come out the door, they start barking at us. And Drex does really well until we go all the way around the cul-de-sac and then around the other cul-de-sac and then right by their house. So I actually didn't go that full cul-de-sac, and I cut the corner, and even that was enough. He does this thing where when he's on leash, he'll jump and try to get out of his leash, and he turns and he bites at the leash. Arr, arr, arr. He did that, and he landed funny, and he looked at me, and you could just see him, like he sat down instantly, and he had his leg out to the side, which he hasn't been doing since he's been healing, and he put it out to the side, and he looked at me like, "Dad, what just happened?" And I felt bad, and the dogs are still barking. He's kind of like stopped reacting to them, which I knew he was in pain. So we ended up walking, and we got home. We just went straight home, so we took the short way home. And once we got home, like an hour or two passed, and I was downstairs sitting on the couch and watching some TV, and he got up and he brought one of his toys to me, and we started playing tug. Well, he stepped on a pile of blankets and his foot slipped out, and he did the same thing. He sat down and he looked at me like, "What happened, Dad? I didn't mean to do that. I'm not," I didn't yell at him. No reaction from me. It was just him in pain. So that was twice, and I told the wife, like, "Dang, we've had a rough day and this and that." Plus, he got sick. I gave him a new treat, and it didn't agree with him. He puked it up. So I was like, "Oh, poor guy." Puked up his pain pills, too. So I wasn't sure if they really got puked up or if they made it, because there's a pile, and I couldn't find any pills, but I didn't want to give him extra pills, knowing that he may have already digested those, right? So we waited, and like hours went by, and we have the recliners right here behind us. Well, he likes to sit in them, and we've been putting laundry baskets in them. Well, we didn't have a second laundry basket because we were doing laundry. And so I pushed our rolling cart over, right? And Jillian and I were up messing with the laundry, and I usually fold from my side of the bed. She folds from her side of the bed, and we throw it all in the middle, right? So we're doing that, and I hear Drex, and I look over, and right then he had pushed the rolling cart over enough that gave him this little tiny clearance to jump up in the chair, and he did. And when he did, he whacked his leg on the corner of the corner of the rolling cart. Since then, he has not been walking on his leg. He's been tripoding it again, lifting it up. We're gonna have to call the clinic and likely take him in for an evaluation. So we're hoping Jillian's been feeling his plate that they put in his knee, and she says that it seems like it's shifted, which would mean the screws have like pulled out or torn or done something, which would be absolutely terrible. Not only for the thought of it, but poor guy, like he's already been through enough. Like, but he, you know, you kind of got to save him from himself. So that's why we're keeping him sedated and have been for all this time. And we still have 3 more weeks regardless. And then once in 3 weeks, if he's healing and everything is okay, then we should be able to remove the sedatives and go back to normal Drex. But right now, he has been sedated. Only Gollum can walk. Okay. Okay, you gonna let me be Gollum? So apparently I can't be Gollum. All right. All right, got to choose the other party. All right, sound will come back on here in a second. Yeah, so I'm hoping that everything's good. Hey, what up, Hog? Good to see you, man. And let's see here. Terry's out there too. What up, Terry? I almost turned the sound back on for the cutscene. Yeah, so we're hoping that like the whatever she's feeling in the plate, that was just how it was, and that maybe she's not accurate with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping that's the case. But because she wasn't sure, she's like, I feel like it's like it's shifted. Look at these guys. So we're gonna call them tomorrow. We'll likely do like a video chat because the place is an hour away, and we're trying not to put Drex in the car because he has to jump up to get in there, and that's one of the big things right now. He can't jump. But I mean, there's 6 screws in his leg. I doubt it shifted at all. I mean, it's had 5 weeks of healing. I doubt it shifted. I if anything, I feel like he pulled a muscle or, you know, did something, because that was part of the sedation too. Was that first 8 weeks is healing, second 8 weeks, because they told us 16 weeks to full recovery. The second 8 weeks is strengthening and muscle conditioning and relearning to walk and run on that leg. So this may just be part of it. This may just be part of the process. I mean, ups and downs or whatever. All right, I got the audio. We good. Oh, yeah, we're definitely, I mean, Rays, do you think we're going to take any chances? No, we're going to call the vet. They're just not open on the weekends. And they do Zoom appointments and all sorts of stuff. So there's a high possibility that we won't even have to leave the house. And we'll be able to get the info we need. Yeah, it's definitely on the agenda to call tomorrow. But we can't get through today. Hey. Is there any? Nope, can't get up there. Thought you'd, like, get him out of there. Oh. He did not like that very much, did he? These are just studs, right? So I feel like I gotta, like, crack it. There we go. Just look different for me.
It's one of their wee belts.
There we go. Come on, come on. Gotta get them all. See, I found myself not chasing many studs yesterday, too, while trying to play through on the PC version.
A hobbit lay here.
Uh-oh.
And the other.
Uh-oh. Alright. Hopefully that wasn't enough to copyright me. It's Frodo and his buddies whipped out there. Whoa! Whoa! Justin, settle down there, Justin. I don't know where you're going with this. So, we saw an ad for the Yellow Jackets season 3, and wife was like, "Oh, that's out? I didn't know that was out. We should start watching that." And I was like, "All right." So we sat down last night to start watching it, and she's like, "I don't remember any of this. We should probably start all over from the beginning." I'm like, "Are you serious?" So, no, we started all over from the beginning. Does he doesn't have no shovel or nothing. None of us do, right? So we started watching season 1 of Yellow Jackets all over again. Keep in mind they're releasing season 3 right now. So we got a lot of episodes. They're hour-long episodes, and we made it through like 4 of them. They're not quite out. They're like 45-minute long, but we made it through like 4 of them throughout the day yesterday. It's good to fold laundry too, I can tell you that much. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, Adam. Like, what he said. I'm just quoting you from the guide. No, don't throw me under the bus, bro. Just because I said it doesn't mean we. Those were different times back then. On today's edition of Brian's Been Exposed, Justin takes you down a trip down memory lane. Well, he was saying some things that probably weren't supposed to be said. Yeah, I get a few of those comments, like
They ran over here.
certain things that I said back in the day or whatever, like, you know, the one that I get the most crap for is, I'm going to step back first. Do you guys remember there was a couple of movies, Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo? Do you guys remember that movie? Well, the comedic way in which they expressed the job title for being a male escort was they called him a man whore. And that was like really popular at the time. And so like, at least amongst my circles, when people started doing things in abundance, they were like whoring it up, right? Like, and so stud whoring became a thing, right? Like, I'm stud whoring it up. I got to get all these studs, right? Like, it never was like a malicious or even supposed to be perverted type of term. It was just like the way it was at the time. It was a slang term. And I get so much crap for that now. So much crap. Like even yesterday, I was going through comments and didn't expect this. And they had a timestamp, and the timestamp was me saying, "I'm over here stud whoring it up." You know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I used to say that a lot, but not so much anymore because I know that sort of it hits different now. Or to some, for that matter. Like, not all, right? But not everybody wants to partake in my terrible jokes. So, I get it. I had somebody comment yesterday, too, saying, "Why do you say advance so much? It's making me uncomfy." That's literally what the comment said. It's making me uncomfy. I said, well, you could always use the mute button. We get our commentary isn't for all.
These tracks lead away from the battle.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There's more stuff to do. Oh, well, I'll come back and replay. Yes, Rob Schneider was in. Backwards, yep. Tom Green. Yep. It's that's actually from whoa. The Backwards Man is from a movie called Freddy Got Fingered, which is a Tom Green movie. And it is a hilarious, but also wildly inappropriate movie. I was a huge Tom Green fan for a long time. I loved that shock value. And now, like, the people that do the shock value, like, shock value is so, there's no holds barred anymore. Like, there used to be kind of limits or, like, even just a little bit of an advancement on something was shock value. Now it's not shock unless it's full-blown, over-the-top, ridiculous. And so some of the things that my son is like infatuated with, like it's not just him, it's like the generation itself. Like the shock value is like extremely shocking, and like I even recently I've been like why do you follow those people? Like he goes, I don't know, it's not like I need to know. Well, you know, like because some of them are downright like pretty dirty. I won't go into it, but like it's definitely, we live in a different time for sure. Things have changed. I guess it's all my fault. I was pioneering the way with saying things like stud whore. So you're saying it's my fault? I will never take credit, although I probably played my part in it. Things changed dramatically for me when my YouTube channel got that strike for the Grand Theft Auto video. When I was playing the game, doing the game things, and it got too much for people that I got reported, I guess, and YouTube gave me a strike for violating their content, which literally was like softer than the stuff they were advertising in emails that same exact day. But I've ranted about that enough over the years. You guys don't need to hear that anymore. It's always your fault. Is that what your mama taught you? It's always your fault. I'm sorry to hear that energy. It's not always your fault, bro. Sometimes it's somebody else's. I don't think I have the nope. Because we's Mary and Pippin right now. I don't know how merry we are. No. Stay away. Say so many silly things in your guy videos. It's basically ingrained into my head. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely have some staple phrases or moments. Kind of happens when you do something for so many years. All right, wooden armor. So protected. Even the trees walked in those movies. Oh, boy. Oh, I forgot to turn the sound on. Guess what? I meant to leave it off because I knew this was coming. Hey, what's up? Is it Pablo? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just now seeing your name. The Schneed? I don't know if I remember the Schneed. I remember him being married to Drew Barrymore. That was right after, like, Charlie's Angels, right? Because isn't that where they met? Interesting. Lord of the Universe, or Lord of the Rings universe has just followed me on Twitter. Looks like it's a, whoa, born November 21st, 1924. Is that when the Lord of the Rings books came out, when Tolkien wrote them? I know they were a while ago. I don't know when they actually came out, though. Yeah, I definitely want to check out the documentary about him. I've heard about it, even prior to your mentioning today. I've definitely heard that it was coming. I'm pretty sure I follow him on Twitter, and I think he tweeted something about it the other day. Because I did see it. Maybe it was on Facebook. I follow him somewhere. Probably not on Instagram, because I just got back on Insta. After they banned my Happy Thumbs account, I was like anti-Insta for a long time because of that. I was like, they never even told me. They wouldn't let me appeal it. I don't know if... I think it's because I was dormant for too long. But I'm not sure on that. I don't think I used it in like 3-4 years or something. So I think they shut it down. I think. But I never got an email going like, hey, bro, you haven't used us in a while. You should come use us, or we're going to delete your account. Like, I never got none of that. So, where's my little buddy? Here, little buddy. Get up here. 54 and 55. So, I wonder why... Did the Hobbit books come out before the Lord of the Rings? I know, like, story-wise, they happened before, right? They're like prequels. But I'm wondering why... The only reason I ask is because... And maybe it's the legit person's who runs the account's birthday, but it says 1924, born November 21st. So I thought maybe that had something to do with like the timing of the books, but maybe not. Hobbit released in the early 30s, late 30s. Okay, so even that's, huh. So it might, so what you're telling me is this person might be 100 years old running the account? They were around before the books were born. 1938, but updated version came out later. Okay, okay. Either you guys are really knowledgeable or Google is doing overtime today for us. Trying to get them all. I'm trying to get that stud requirement. I want to hear. Isn't that the horn of Gondor that goes off? When we get it? Isn't that what it is? So close. We did go get our favorite barbecue yesterday, too, out at Roger That Barbecue in West Salem. I love me some barbecued pulled pork. I like brisket, too, don't get me wrong, but I always we get these things. They have nacho cheese fries with, they basically make French fries, and they put a bunch of, ooh, it's too hot. They take French fries, put a bunch of nacho cheese on it, and then they put a bunch of pulled pork, brisket, or what else do they have? They have something else, too. Oh, they have chicken. They have chicken as well, barbecue chicken. We used to get their barbecue chicken, but they cube it there? And that was weird to us. We didn't like the cube form. What's going on over here? But we don't have any arrows. I see it. I see it. So I'm like right there. Like I'm so close. I bet you it's 50K. Just trying to take everything out. I see I've got some stuff up top. Maybe the blue might push us over the top. Hey, what up, Jason? M collectible on Lego Marvel Superhero Heroes. Whoa, what? Did I miss something else? I know you're trying to say something there, but I can't quite tell what it is. Is that a rubber ducky? Rubber ducky, you're the one. Is that the horn of... Oh, sounds. Was that the... I missed it! You guys didn't get to hear it! Was that the horn of Gondor? Is that what that is? It's... I think he's saying do free roam? I don't know. And collectibles on Lego Marvel Superheroes. Yeah, but it's the first part I don't get there, Jason. What? M collect... You're working on collectibles? Is that what you're saying? Hopefully we're helping out with the collectibles. Sound on just in time to turn it off. My bad, guys. that was not the plan. Right on. Hopefully our videos are helping out, Jason. Well, that's bright. Gandalf. Gandalf. No, what? Don't be sorry, bro. You're all good. I'm just trying to figure it out. I like to interact. Unless your name's Energy. Bro, you've been poking at me all morning today, so you're getting the nom treatment. Nom, you know, that's just how it works. Just how it works. Nom isn't here. You doing the poking, so you're getting the return volleys. I need to go back and finish up more Lego Platinums. I only have 52. It's not enough. Well, unfortunately, you can't get a platinum more than once. That would be glory. I mean, technically, you could create a new account and move on and replay them. That is possible, but stacking them up on one account is not good, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to like. I wish it would be like platinum times 2, times 3, times 4, right? Like that you could go through and play them again. I don't know how that would look with pop-ups and how they would track that for every trophy. Maybe you can reset it, prestige it, if you will. Like Call of Duty, you get to level of whatever. You get to start over and you get a different icon. Like, that actually is not a bad idea. I've never thought about that before. Think about that. That would encourage people to replay games and repurchase games that they've already played. Right? Man, I'm like an idea pot lately. Paz, eat your heart out, bro. Eat your heart out. Paz is normally the idea guy in our group, but He's got lots of them. He's actually trying to bring one to life right now, and I'm curious to see how it's all going to work out, because I like the concept of it. It actually fits something that I would be interested in, right? So it's like a product that I would participate and be involved in. It's like an interactive type thing. And he's trying to make it happen. He's not asked me for any help on it. He's got some people doing it. So I thought that you know, I would help in the form of testing and spreading the word once it comes out, but I don't want to talk about it much because it is like an idea that could be thefted. Uh-oh. Is this okay? Edoras. Did I go the wrong ways? I think I did. I did. Yay! That was weird. I was just supposed to touch it. Yeah, I don't know who to talk to about that, but I mean, like, I'm sure Call of Duty doesn't own the idea of prestiging. I mean, maybe that term, right? But like the concept of being able to reset your list, but also show that you've reset it by rewarding you with that would. I do have access to a pretty important developer right now. I don't know if they have the connections that might be able to. I agree, Terry. I agree. I feel like they should get all of those games over on the Switch. Some of them, you know, some of the newer ones might actually require a little more computing power than the Switch has been able to provide in the past. So the Switch 2 coming out might open the doors for that. However, that doesn't help anybody that has a Switch, right? It's already been an hour? Holy cow. Holy cow. The sound effect. Pop, pop. Uh-oh. All right, back at it. Let's do it. Okay. All right, let's switch to somebody that doesn't practice street magic. Here's a good question for you. Whatever happened to David Blaine? Now I'm trying to act like he'd never heard of David Blaine the other day. And then after I said street magician for like the 75th time, he's like, oh, he's a street magician? Why didn't you say he was a street magician? And I know he was just like trying to troll, but do I not have my arrows? I do not have my arrows. Empties. All right, I got hoofing power though. I can jump. One thing about these guys. There's all these items that I can grab. I feel like I'm gonna need those to do something. There are purple studs in the front and the left. Okay, let's go see if we can find them. Wait, what? There are purple studs in the left and right rooms. Oh, and the rooms. Is there rooms? Okay. Left and right rooms. How do I don't have anybody to pull any cords with, right? Nobody's got. We ain't got nothing. We found. I could eat. Yeah, there was a spot to burn some fire. Yeah. Oh, I gotta find some fire. Okay. This candle's not on fire? Bro, why is it not on fire? Alright, let's go back over here. Can we eat these? Nope, can't eat these. Get out of here, kid. You bother me. Oh, can't do. Oh. Candle isn't lit enough. Well, it's lit right there, but when I put it in my hand, it's like no more litty. Okay, so. Swear I'm hearing like some bouncing bricks too, but press Y to switch to Legolas, who can shoot an arrow, but he can't shoot an arrow. So what am I missing here, guys? Maybe this? No. Chicken? No chicken for you? Use Gandalf on the king, huh? Oh. Alright.
I will draw you, Saruman, as poison.
Alright, so now I can get those studs that you were talking about. Gotcha. Thank you very much. Alright, now we can go use it again. Shake it up. Hoo, hoo. Oh, he got out? Bro got out. Hey, what up, Jennifer? Welcome to the stream. Whoops. That wasn't supposed to happen. I mean, yes, it was, but kind of funny. Not good at Lego joke. Lego loss. Your Lego less jokes. All right, and this will probably take us to a cutscene. Yep. Man, speaking of GPKs, those there's some really rare new one-offs they're putting in packs that are worth like $1,000. Some of them are hundreds. There's a couple that are worth like $1,300. I don't know who the crap's gonna buy a Garbage Pail Kid for $1,200, but there are like one-offs that like these artists drew and printed one of that are being inserted. Some of them are gold. They're pretty cool looking. What's up, Dragon? I mean, they're also very, you know, inappropriate because Garbage Pail Kids are, but. That's good. We don't want death. That's right. Okay. My stream wasn't loading. It's so bright. We're under attack. Make haste. I've never had haste before. Is it any good? All right. Get over here. All right. Get your arse over here. Off with his head. All right. Okay, we almost got that. Nobody, did anybody ever confirm? Is it the Horn of Gondor that? Right. So I can get off. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll shoot the arrows back at him? That's kind of cool. Alright, here, let's switch to Gimli. Saw something back here. It looks... Oh, no. I'll take those bluesies. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go throw, buddy. No. It is the horn of P. Don't mind me, I'm just carrying an axe-wielding dwarf over to where we need to be. Oh, it's only for Gollum anyways, dang it! I was just... Never mind, just kidding. 100% complete character in this game is kind of bad. Is there a reason it's all in caps? Is it that bad? So bad you had to put it all in caps? You had to yell it at me? Okay, okay. Mike. One more over here. One more over here. One. Oh, ouchies! Clearly, I mean business here. Yeah, get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Okay, save that last one because I got one more flower to get. Hey, one more flower to get. It's been 12-ish years since I played this game. I don't remember it being that torturous. I remember the wizarding puzzles being my least favorite thing about this game. 100%ing the mithril stuff was kind of a pain. I don't remember the characters, but I definitely take your word for it. I don't have anybody to dig anything up, nor do I have a wizard, so probably just collect any blue studs that are left. Oh, I already have the requirement. Never mind, that's right. Oh. Probably need those rocks, the silver rocks, huh? Wait, can I just fall off and get it, though? No. Requires me to have, okay. Die, bro, die. Ah! 2x. That would have been nice. We'll be back. We'll be back. He's crying pretty hard. Why is Brian crying? Because he just got done. And you're proving. Tells him. Take it easy on the guy, Race. Take it easy on him. Kirsten's still out there? She's been awfully quiet. I haven't heard the Gurg either. We had that Gurgus interruptus, and then he disappeared. It's like he just shows up to interrupt and then leaves. The Disruptor. Gurg the Disruptor. That should be his new name. Stinking creatures. So yeah, this list is so small. So small. Hope you didn't get a glitch when you go to free play and can't finish the mini kits or items. Yeah, I honestly, the only time I've ever ran into a game-breaking glitch in a Lego game is Lego 2K Drive. I have never used any cheat codes, and I have been perfect with all 100% completions. I have never not got one. I'm not suggesting you used a cheat code, because sometimes there are glitches that do happen, but those are whenever a cheat code is used, it's almost always the reason why people can't get 100%. That being said, again, I'm not accusing you or saying that you did, but if you did, that was likely why. I've played a lot of them on Xbox and on PlayStation, all the way back to the PS3, and I just never had that issue. Now, the Wii, that might be a culprit too. The Wii is just an underpowered, crappy system, and sorry if anybody's still playing it, but unfortunately, just couldn't hang with a lot of. And the Switch is not a whole lot better. It does have some more juice than the Wii did, but I mean, it's just like an underpowered. Like I remember when we were playing Lego City Undercover, there was like 6 to 7 minute load screens. Like it was probably not 6 to 7 minutes, but it seemed like it. So this is where Reese did the Pooh Studs video. Plop, 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 plop. Isn't that awesome? I swear, this is like right here where we did it. Which is my favorite video? Well, Pooh Studs is probably my favorite Lego Lord of the Rings video. Only because that's like the only one I remember. I don't really remember making the other ones. It was a long time ago. I don't know that I have a favorite all-time video. It's certainly not the one when I fell off the edge. Oh, you were stating a fact, huh? My favorite Lord of the Rings one, but definitely, I think my favorite video of all time is one you guys have probably never even seen. And technically, it's violated by copyright. Violated. It's actually from a classic series that I made before a YouTube channels even existed. It was some of my earliest work that I ever did, but it eventually made it to the YouTube channel. Does anybody know what it might be? It's a video I made before the YouTube channel existed, but didn't get uploaded till later, much later. It's one of my most proud videos, even though the editing is terrible compared to today's techniques and stuff. It's still one of my favorite videos. My proudest moment. Proud. Another little Freddy moment for you. Dun, 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 dun. It's cool if they all have the exact same outfit. Twins, Basil! You are most welcome. All right. They want war. Let's give them war. Just kidding. I'm actually kind of scared right now. Have you seen all the people outside? Thought there was one over there too, but No guesses on my favorite video, huh? Surprised. I feel like if Kirsten was out there, she'd know. At least be in the right direction, I would guess. Guessing the Return of the King levels will be next Sunday. Maybe? I mean, it just depends on how far we get today. There'll likely be a couple, 2 towers left. But we'll see. So this is what, the 3rd or 4th level of the second movie? I'm guessing though, Hannah. I'm guessing you probably don't even know this video series exists. There's actually 7 videos in the series, and 7 is probably the best as far as editing style and technique goes, but 5 is my favorite. 5 is my favorite. What up, Bentley? Ah, come on! Oh, snap! Something went wrong while displaying this web page. Error code out of memory. Dude, why is it out of memory? Is it that old it forgot already too? 5th level Helms Deep. So this is the 5th level? What? Really? We're already to the 5th level? I guess we did do the swamp, right? Let's see here. Okay, so we did Amon in last week, right? And then Taming Golem last week. So we were on the 2nd. So we were actually on the 3rd level of the 2nd movie when we started today. And then 4th, we did the keep you track hobbits, warg attack. So we're in Helms Deep. So Osgiliath is the last one for this movie. Looks like there's a couple of trophies we got here too. Don't Tell the Elf, An Unexpected Journey, or sorry, An Expected Journey, and Taking the Hobbits to Isengard. So we'll have to investigate those as we go. Hey, what up, Cosmic? Been a minute? Been a minute? Yeah, feel free to hit that like button if you haven't already. I know that lots of people have come and gone. And according to that, we've got almost 400 views total and only 30 likes? Come on, we can do better than that. I feel like I'm a likable kind of person. No? Who asked you? How's Cosmic doing? And Hannah, I haven't forgotten. I'm just waiting to see if anybody can figure it out. Oh no. Let's see here. See if I can get a link to it. Content, playlists. All right, I got a link ready to share, but I'm not ready yet. Hannah! All right, since Hannah ruined it, I'll go ahead and post the link there. Good guess, Hannah, good guess. Yes, 5 is like my most proud because it literally had videos of everybody involved in the squad at the time. I did a cool, like, the outro has like credits, and each player or team member has like his own moment or her own moment. And like I did like a 4x4, so like there's 4 different screens on every, and it says the name and the, like I put a lot of time and effort into that video. I was still like in my infancy of learning how to edit. 7 I think is the cleanest and the purest. Like It's got a lot of stuff that flows to the song, matches up to the rhythm. And but 7 is probably my best, but 5 is my favorite. And yes, most of those are 1 through 6, I believe, or 1 through 5 are all copyrighted because I used songs that were really popular, like 50 Cent and all sorts of people that were popular back then. But yeah, I really like, I watch those videos like once a year or whatever, just to like relive those moments because there's some pretty awesome times there. Can I knock this guy back? Oh, all right. One more ladder. Can't go that way, so I must have to knock the ladder back on the far left. I must have missed it. Where are you? No, it's that one, so I must have to, like, use big boy strength or something. Get out of here. Maybe a Legolas hitting him up top. There we go. Give him the old Clark Griswold action there. Hey, what up, Lelo? Yo, what Lego game should you download? I don't know, but it should be one off this list right here in the chat. Oh, I actually added a period. Hopefully that link works. Oh, come on. Don't ever hit a guy when he's not looking, when he's entertaining the chat. Okay, so we got more ladders. All right, so let's go ahead and knock his block off, literally. Where's Gimmels? Get out of here, kid. You bother me. And Greg with the flex. Oh, no. Adam with a sub. All right. That's weird. It shows that Greg with the flex is the last most recent. Huh. And nobody's up there, so I got to go through the Hobbit hole. Oh, and look at that. Raised with the gifted membership. Adam Russo was the lucky recipient. All right. Congrats to Adam. Pate says, hey, Brian, I have to come here and thank you for your work. Hey, you're welcome. Appreciate that. Go-to guy for Lego games. Well, that's awesome. We got lots of other content out there, too. If you're looking for stuff, please check our other stuffs out, too. Like we got Funko Fusion guide that's almost complete. It will be soon enough as we have been waiting for an update, and they have promised an update fix hopefully this week. And I'm working with the main people in charge, so I feel like it's going to get done did. Oh, audio. Hey, I forgot to turn the audio on. But yeah, I mean, we got Call of Duty, we got old stuff too, like Final Fantasy and some Assassin's Creed and Uncharted and The Last of Us and Sniper Elite and Zombie Army, and I mean, we've covered it. We have over 4,200 videos on our YouTube channel. 4,200. That is a couple, huh? I'm not trying to brag or anything, but 4,200? That's like 100 times more than Mike's super chat earlier. 1,000 times more. 10,000 times more. It's a lot more. And big shout out to Mike from the super chat earlier. That was very kind of him. All right, so we have one more ladder. Oh, there it is. Bye. Resident Evil 5. Yeah, that was a fun one. We played that one. Gray and I played that one. And Gray wishes he could forget Resident Evil 5, especially when we're in the back of the Jeep with the machine guns shooting the big boss. Lego Star Wars 2 is going to be annoying because the True Jedi bar is there for story and free play. That's 2 separate bars. Are they different totals? They don't roll over? Or is that maybe a trophy glitch? That seems weird. Are you playing through Lego Star Wars 2 right now, Energy? Yes, no, that's accurate. That's It's still relatively new news, but that news broke like a week ago that they added trophies to a 20-year-old Lego game. Yeah, you heard me right. It's like 19 years old if we're being totally honest, but it's an old game. It's an old game. Hey, Energy, if you want to write a guide for it, let me know if you're interested. I could take you through and show you the ropes and tell you how I need it and what I need, and if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, it could lead to more guides and even some money. It's more of a gift with purchase. Purchase being you doing the guide and then me gifting you for your purchase. For tax purposes and such. Basically, you gift me, I gift you. That's how it works. I should probably talk to Tyler P and make sure that he's not interested, especially since he's got a few weeks of no work. But man, I keep forgetting the sound button, you guys. I've been really bad with that today. Somebody's cooking some food. Can't make out what it is. It's lunchtime though. I could eat. So Energy, I'm happy to totally discuss all the details, but to answer your question, not really, but sort of. Looking for your name on my list here. Have we not talked privately? I know we have. Where's your name at? Not a word. Hey, I got the audio back on. Whoop. Get over there, bud. For the most part, the story only... Historically, the guide writers, when doing story, mainly only document the mini kits that are easily... Or items that are easily acquired that should be avoided till free play. So, like, for example, if you're floating through space and there's a mini kit on the left side, and you want to avoid that mini kit for story purposes, which we do, then that would be noted. Like, hey, when the following part happens, there is a opportunity for you to get this, and you should avoid it. That's pretty much it. I'm assuming you're asking that because you've already started the story. But yeah, like I said, I'd be happy to speak with you about it after stream if that's something you'd be interested in. I know that we've got some other things too that could use some help. And, like I said, we could probably figure something out. Okay, I know there's some bricks that I got to get. Okay, maybe not. Stop hitting Legolas, bro. Get out of here, orcs. Get out of me. Or Urukai. Urukai. You're a nice guy, Urukai. Yeah, I was really hyped about the Severance episode this week. If you guys remember on Friday, I was like, I can't wait, it's Friday, la 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 la. It was actually kind of a disappointment. I don't say that and like with full disappoint, but I legit looked at the wife probably halfway through the episode and I go, what is happening? Why are they spending so much time on this? It's like a total tangent about something that isn't real. And unfortunately, my wife had read an article about the show and they had a spoiler for this week's episode in that. So she was reading it thinking it was last week's stuff, thinking she was safe. And she read a really important bit and was like, oh crap. And so she told me before the episode started, I read a spoiler. I didn't think I was reading a spoiler, but I ended up reading a spoiler. And she's like, just wait. Once we get to the end, you'll see why they're doing this. And it did make sense, but it also, like, I don't feel like we needed 35 minutes of buildup to the point of info being released. So, but at the same time, it was a pretty big piece of information. Like, really, it was. So easy to get collectibles. It can be, especially if you have somebody telling you where they are, i.e. a guide writer or a guide video. Definitely. All right. Yeah. Ring the horns. Ring that horn. Ring that horn. Jump. Oh, I missed it. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Can I switch? No, I thought I might be able to switch to the other guy. Knock down the trebuchet. Who calls it a trebuchet? Isn't it trebuchet? Trebuchet? Isn't that what they're called? Trebuchet? How do you say? I got knocked off my horse. Hey! It's, oh, there's another one. Oh, I got it! Let's go! Pew, pew, pew! What app is Severance on? Apple TV, which is now available on Android devices, too. It has not been available. It's been like an iPad, iPhone, iDevice, or some smart TVs and smart apps such as Roku and Amazon Fire Sticks have had support for a while now. But Android now has it on the phone, which is actually a huge step in the right direction because I know they were trying to get people to buy their products to use the service, but a lot of people weren't going to buy the product to use the service. So this is going to open up a lot of things for them. A lot more people are going to be watching and have access to it. And I think it's a great step. What's the highest amount of studs in a Lego game? I don't know. Once you get past like 1 million, it's really just not worth counting. I'm sure it's been a lot though. 100 million, like, you know, hundreds of millions, whatever it is. All right, the battle is about to begin. So we got Helms Deep, done dead. And it looks like, so an unexpected journey. That's next on the list. So let's see what it says here. No thanks, YouTube. I do not want YouTube TV. Okay, so unexpected journey. We start off anytime after you've completed level 2, the Black Rider. This opens up Bilbo in the open world, and you can obtain him for a cool 125,000 studs. Once you have him in your arsenal, you can simply travel to Trollshaw, which is a forest just southwest of Rivendell. We travel to Weathertop because it's actually closer to walk from Rivendell. And then we simply head east to a small forest of the Trollshaws. I don't know that I am that worried about getting this achievement right now. This is something that can be done at any point, right? And I feel like I've been getting money, but not a lot of money. If you guys think I should get this right now, let me know in the chat. But I feel like this is something I can do later. For the 5 Lego games, it's 4 billions. Unlimited 4 million. What's your highest amount of stuff? Okay, doing Lego Star Wars 2 on the Xbox since I don't have a PS5, so I won't be doing the PSP version. So that's different. As you mentioned earlier, the lists are different, but how different? Like, for example, Lego Star Wars 2 apparently has all the same collectible locations for mini kits except for like 2 or something like that. I haven't done it. I haven't played. This is just info that's been relayed to me. All right. So then, what was the other one? So the don't tell the elf. And what does this one say to do? Once you have them in your arsenal, you can simply use the big characters to toss them and keep the dwarf off the ground. Oh, so you got to keep Gimli off the ground. So I wonder. So I wonder if I can just toss them back and forth. Okay, let's get these horsies out of the way. Okay, I gotta switch. This is so tedious. So what's that? 4, 5, 6, 7. No! All right. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does Legolas not count? 8. Oh. Okay. Didn't it say 30 times? Sweet. I'll take it. I'll take it. And the last one we have is taking the hobbits to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard. We're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Okay, so what does this say here? Okay, I just totally messed up that. Okay, March, Helms Deep. Okay, cool. Back on track there. Hobbits required to travel to Isengard. So once we get there, we just once you have all the hobbits, you can start traveling from anywhere outside. Make sure you have new hobbit, not traveled each time. So you just walk in, walk out, walk in, walk out. We made sure to use all playable hobbits, as the trophy says, but you may not have to travel with the variants below of travel. So there's also Bilbo, Old, Frodo. So I probably don't even have all these guys yet. Oh, no, let's go back. All right, let's hop on the old horsey and get on out of here. We'll do one more level today, and then next week we will start off. I don't believe I have access to all the hobbits yet. I mean, that's where we need to go, though, right? Like, isn't that Isengard? And it's probably going to kick on some sort of, like, cutscene or something right away, too, right? Gotta go. All right, Hannah, thanks for hanging. It was good seeing you. Always a pleasure. All right, so, because I can't just switch to anybody yet, right? Like, there's no plus list that I can choose from. And I'm way over here with these guys, so I'm just going to save that for later. We'll come back later. This area cannot be entered. So, wait a minute. What do I have to do? Switch over to the other guys. And up the hill we go. Yeah, so next week we will, sounds like we'll kick off the first levels of the third movie. So I will definitely watch the next movie before then, so I have an updated memory of what's going down and what we're doing and who's doing it and all that. Got lots of money. Hey, wait a minute. What? Okay. Ooh. Might as well grab that, eh? Not usually into the free roam type stuff, but a mithril brick is a mithril brick. It's just weird that in my playlist, I have the, maybe I'm in the free play videos of the No, I'm not. It's the story. Helms Deep, battle is about to begin. Trophy achievement. That's for completing the level. And then I got the unexpected journey, don't tell the elf, and taking the hobbits to Isengard trophy, all within that. So before I completed the second movie, I was able to do it on the PS3 version, which is kind of weird. I don't know if they changed that, or if maybe I just did something different. I probably explain it in the video, which I have not watched. I've only been reading the description that I type up as well. All right, here we go. Return of the King. It's almost 3 hours long. They're all about that long, aren't they? They're all like 2:45, 2:50, 3. It's definitely long. They're all long. Oh no! Coming right for us, Ned! Alright. Let's go ahead and see what we can see. So we need to get a sword for Gollum, looks like. Alright, yeah, I get it. You want me to switch characters. Okay. Alright, what you got? Oh, let's go ahead and hit that. Back to the dodo. There's a lot of back and forth if I remember correctly. Pop it like it's hot, pop it like it's hot. When the studs try to hide from you. Oh. Let's go back over here. Let's see. Oh. Hey! Design for boxing brothers with Dark Porter and Mike Proto. Okay. Did I already miss it? Hopefully I didn't miss it yet. Alright, so where do I... Okay, I just need to get up top. I see that I have an arrow over there, though. So let's just push this guy here. And we'll push this guy here. And then, yeah. Upsy daisy. All the way, see. Oh. So annoying. Okay, this might be the corridor. I have missed it. It's coming up. I'm getting conflicting information here. I feel like it's right here. You haven't missed it. I thought it said had missed it. It's like, wait a minute. What if I just turn the brightness up really high on my screen? Is that gonna count? Ooh, it's a sword. I don't know who wants that. Okay, so we need Sam. Okay, Golem can go up here. Why can't he climb that? Thought that was a Golem wall. Does he need the sword in order to climb? Section of the final level of the final movie will discuss this further on Sam. Boxing gloves for strong. Bruh. We're not in the market for this right now. We just want to hit that spot up there. He's giving us the whole look out below. Ah, so we need a sword to cut the... That makes sense. Thank you for explaining that. We don't have the hops for that, so drops. And now we can slice them up. There we go. Oh, nope, there we go. Spinsies to winsies. Hey. What's in here? All right. Nailed it first try. Oh, okay. So let's switch back over to our latte. Hopefully we can. Hey, what up, Brian D? Just in time for your nap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ooh. I guess it goes the other way, huh? One for you, one for you. Through there. Alright, so let's switch back over. It's not telling us to do that yet. Clearly that's what we need to do. Donkey Kong reference the falling barrels. Yeah, true. I wasn't thinking about it like that, but now that you mention it, that seems like it is. Come on. Come on, man. Watch some little grays. Push some little daisies. Watch them grow up. There we go. I think I got it. Whee! Little tinderbox action here. Not sure what he's doing to start that fire, but... Friction! Friction! I was gonna say, what's Whoa, he's filming his little Sammy. Hey. Inappropriate. Mini kit, yo. So, don't have the stuffs to do that. Keep on keeping on. Ooh. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Mine? 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 Nice, your car's done, Chacho. That's great. That's great. I know you're waiting. Hopefully everything is G-U-D. Can't go this way. How do we get through there? Oh no, he's back for more. Ooh, going in Viz. Spam. Nope, no Viz, no Viz, no Viz. Mine. Don't even think about that guy. Don't even think about that guy. Oh, dang, coming. He come through from the other side. Take that mini kit. Very much. And one for you. Shot through the heart, and he's to blame. Nope. Okay, well, let's switch back over and see what they got going on. Scary in there. Oh, one more. Little Sammy. You leave little Sammy out of this. Oh. Dang. Got him! Who's to say they're boys, bro? Pretty presumptuous of you. I don't know if that's for us to decide, Energy. And I honestly thought you were referring to the people who make the games, not specifically the characters when you said them Lego boys. All right. Stomp, 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 stomp. Knocking down the stuff. Stomp, 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 stomp. Pick you up. You get a rock. And sweep. big Yeetus. Okay. Okay. It's a yo-yo, bro. Okay, come on. You gonna do it? Hey, there we go. The animation, I think, was jumping over the ledge, and they did not want that. This is kind of fun. It's kind of like our very own Godzilla moment, if you will. Ooh, that's fancy. Okay, well, I'm too close again. Get this little water wheel. We'll head back over this way. Okay, guess you can't take that one out. That was the water silo or tower, whatever. Setting them up and knocking them down. So there's still more. I think we can get over that way, so we don't have to worry about those right now. One at a time, guys. One at a time. Trying to sound that horn, if you know what I mean. That's right, you better run. Hey, I wasn't trying to go down there. Oh. One of those guys, are you? Let's see if I can knock his block off. B, man, B. That's right, we can't take the water ones down. I keep trying to take them down, but it's not gonna happen, man. Ooh, skywalking. Okay. Closer. Soon I won't have to take all these down. I just want to get as much studs as possible and hit that. So I don't have to worry about it next time. I'll likely have a multiplier by the time we return here, but just in case. Okay, so there's a little bit of a crevasse there that it doesn't want me to walk over. I'm supposed to throw rocks at something too, right? Ooh, I might have missed that one over there. Yee! Skywalking, bro. How do I get over there? There doesn't seem to be a way to get to that far left side. Or is there? Aha. Yeah. So this is where the beginning was. Pay attention to where you're going, Brian. Alright. Ooh, we've actually gone over today? What? You may be a little behind there in the live hog, which happens. The buffering tends to separate us from real live to really close to being live. So definitely gone all the way back. Now we're making our way over. We should be pretty close to... Hey, it's like a hidden line. I see it, but I'm not quite on it. I get it. It's hot down there. Trees don't want to melt. What happens when it gets hot, right? It melts. Bring that horn. There's another one of those water wheels. We're gonna have half the stinking mini kits for this level. And the horn's gonna blow too. Watch this. We're gonna get two for here. We're gonna get the horn and the mini kit. Oh, we're like couple hundred short.
Break the dam! Release the river!
There we go. Alright, so we gotta hit the big stiff up top. Thank you. Drop it like a top. Drop it like a top. Now we've got these two dudes over here, dudes. Get it? Alright. And almost last, but not least. Guess I gotta walk up a little bit. Timber! Oh, come on, spam, 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 spam. Yeah, boy. Oh no! Trees down! Trees down! Cowabunga, dude! And I was like, whoa. Then I was like, whoa. Then I was like, whoa. It's very Yellow Jackets, even though it's not related at all. You guys have seen Yellow Jackets, you know it's a very disturbing situation. Pug Life, what up? Currently we're playing through Lego Marvel Superheroes to get the plat on trophy account even 11 years later. Nice. Thanks for watching. Thanks for swinging by today, too. Pug Life. Ooh. Give it here, boy. It's a great place for it. I tuck things under my beard all the time. Booyaka Show! Second movie complete! It feels good. Yeah. All right, so we got a couple of chars to buy. All right, we'll take it. How much monies? How much monies do we have? What's the 2x? 1 mil? So we got to save them ducats because we're getting close. By the time we get to the end and we get back to the 2x blueprint or whatever, we should be good. Mithril boxing gloves so I can put energy in his place. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and hit the button. Get through any cutscene that needs to take place. We might end up having to see this again next week, depending on when the save kicks in. But I've had a blast getting through this stuff. This is the easy part. The story is always the fun, easy part. The free play and the free roam are going to be a little bit challenging. But with your guys' help from time to time, it's going to be pretty easy, I think. But, you know, all the mithril stuff, the locations. He's losing it, guys. He's losing it. It's so cool that Gray got to be in a Lego game. He doesn't really look like that. Only on days that end in Y. Follow me. Bum, 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 bum. It's pretty epic scenery right there. Caw-caw, caw-caw. All right. Who, Gray? Gray did already lose it. You're right. My bad. He definitely lost it a long time ago. All right, we're going to go ahead and quit right here. So we're 19.1% done with the game. As you can see, we got a lot left to do. Lots of mithrils, lots of red bricks. We got lots of blueprints or recipes, I guess they're called, I think. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I know there's not a whole lot of it left, especially depending on where you lives. I will be back tomorrow with PGA Tour 2K25. I would love to see you guys and hang out while I take to the links. And I think I'm pretty good at that game. I'm also playing it on like the easy version, so I think everybody's easy or good at on easy. But it's been fun. Like there's a little bit of a storyline, but it doesn't like impede with copyright stuff. So like I'm really enjoying it. And I've been a golfer my whole life, so having a fun, beautiful golf game that's fairly easy to start my week is going to be delightful. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. If not, we will have Wednesday as well. We'll be back on the main channel playing Dead Rising, chasing down those 50 survivors. If I find myself struggling or really messing up, we'll probably conclude the Dead Rising and move on to another game in future weeks. But the goal right now is to rescue them 50 peeps. And then Friday, we'll be back at it with Apex. So I'll probably have some fun Instagram posts and talks on Thursday as I'm getting some car stuff done. But it's going to be a good week. I hope to see you guys as the week goes on. Hey, high fives, dabs, hugs, all of the aboves. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. It means a lot to me. Don't forget to click that like button. And if you haven't already, share it with some people. I know there's some friends and foes out there that might be interested in my nasally drone. But regardless, head on over to any of our social medias. If you have not already, please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com. We also got merchandise over at HTGmerch.com, which links for both and all of our socials can be found down below in the video description. Hey, that's going to do it, though, for me. As always, until next time. See ya!